Hi, my name is Michael Ibama. I'm a pre-psych nursing at Brandon University, and this video is about the domain of mind assignments. And about the domain of minds, we are talking about the different spheres of mind, where we have the wise mind, the reason mind, the body mind, and the emotional mind. But today I'll be talking about the emotional mind. The emotional mind is all about our responses to situations, to things that happen to us in life. And when we talk about the emotional mind, we're talking about how sad we felt, a pleasure, a displeasure, and the emotions that we radiate in a particular situation. Personally, how the emotional mind rubs off on me was my experience that I had at 2020, 8th of June 2020 year. After the lockdown, I was at work for almost 5 months without seeing my family, but we're in contact. So I came back from work and my dad took me to his room and he told me, son, it is time for me to die. It was a huge shock at that point for me. That wasn't what I was expecting. Having not seen him in 5 months, my emotional mind kicked in immediately and it made me so worried and so scared and so sad at the same time. I didn't know how to express all of that because it was just a lot rushing through my head. But he was actually handing over the baton to me, even when I didn't feel prepared. My emotional mind kicked off and made me speechless. I didn't know how to feel or process that immediately. It took me a while um, to actually come to understand that he's tried. At that point, he was about 91 years old. Um, my emotional mind was really full kick off, and it made me not know how to respond at that point. And that's how one of the ways that emotional minds can actually um, be pronounced in our day-to-day lives. So some people can make you angry, some people can make you sad, and some people can actually bring things that will make you really feel happy. So now we're going to talk about the reason mind. And reason mind has to do with how you think, how you understand, how you comprehend things, one's sanity, and the kind of knowledge we accumulate. This is where the reason mind comes in. This is where our intellect comes in, how we solve the problems, the things that happens around us. So the reason mind here comes to do with the skills that we acquire. Right now, I'm in one of the world's best universities, Brandon University, where we have the best professors, the best lecturers, and we are being taught and lots of knowledge are being enshrined into our intellect. And this is going to help us to be one of the powerful world wheels, the body mind. And the body mind has to do with the chemical properties and the things that help our body to process our response to things like hunger. When you're hungry, you have to eat an apple, you have to go to the store to get groceries, and when we feel cold, we have to wear some jackets. So this has to do with just how our body responds to things, situations, and conditions. And of course, for a healthy body to actually release these chemicals that can process these things and bring our responses to life, we need to feed the body and make sure that the body is in good shape to always give us the right response and all those processes needed. We are still on the domain of mind assignments. I'll be using this artwork to represent the things that the different spheres of the domains of mind, where we have the emotional mind, the reason mind, the body mind, and the wise mind. First, at the lower end here, where you have the gray areas like a flood, I'm going to use it to represent the emotional mind, because the emotional mind comes like a flood. Sometimes it comes in a little way, or other times it comes like in a huge way, it surges out, and our emotions are always all over the place every day, with what people say, how people react to us, how you're being treated, and how you feel about everything and all life circumstances. That is where our emotional mind comes into place. The second that I want to talk about is the reason mind. And the reason mind has to do with intellect, our logic, how we think, how we solve problems. And in our quest to do these things,
we often embark on a journey. For example, at Brandon University, I'm a psych nursing student, and this is quite an interesting journey because while we are embarking on this journey, we are picking up knowledge, we're picking up skills, and everything that will fortify us to be one of the best produced psych nurses in the world. The third one is the body mind. For one, to have an intact body mind, we are talking about our response to food, our response to hunger, our response to life, like the weather, our response to our environment. That is our body mind. And for someone to ride a horse, you must attain some kind of health status, and that is our body, responding and saying, okay, I am strong to embark on this kind of activity, and that is our body mind, being prominent. But right across, in between all of them, is the green part, which is the wise mind. And the wise mind is an intersection of both the reason, the body, and the emotion. The wise mind is the green place where we can operate on any day, anytime, and get better results. Now, the wise mind, the best way to illustrate the wise mind and the best way to personalize it is the story I said before in the earlier in the video about my dad telling me about his passing. He told me about that, and my emotional mind kicked in. My wise mind would have made me think, what does he want me to do? I'll get something to write it down. What are his plans? What does he want when he's gone? What are the things that he would like me to do in his place if he's no longer around? What are his intentions? That would have been my wise mind connecting parts of my reason mind to know what his intentions are. My wise mind could also connect with his body mind by giving him the best of food, giving him the best of warmth, giving him the best of clothing, and shield him and take care of him to even end the journey in peace. The wise mind can also bring a little bit of the emotional mind by helping me provide warmth, provide care, provide empathy and sympathy to the situation, which would have been a great balance and would have made me even feel happier each time I think about it. So this artwork represents these different domains of mind, but it is encouraged that we always often apply our wise mind. If I had applied my wise mind when he broke the news to me, it would have meant me to have a lot to do now and have some kind of direction and intention and a clear focus on what he actually wanted me to do for him. I would have written down his dying wishes and even provided him with the best of meals. But I didn't. My emotional mind made me freeze and made me speechless. So our wise mind is always that green place we can always come to, we can always connect to, and we will get great and better results. Thank you.